Today I'm in Wichita, Kansas, and we're here to help Timirie Shibley, a restaurant owner who started her business over 10 years ago. In the coming days, I want to see if I can help take back control of her business.
It was devastating to think that this might not be a part of my life anymore.
Get back to profitability.
We will be done, I would say, in less than a year.
And survive during these difficult times.
It's not worth it to work this hard.
It looks like it's a scam website from 2007.
This is Restaurant Rebuild. We're visiting Doodah Diner, a popular restaurant concept that is at risk of closing because of COVID. COVID lockdowns might be behind us, but the consequences of the pandemic are still devastating restaurant owners. Rising food costs, inflation, and rising labor costs are making it very difficult to operate a successful restaurant business. So we want to see if we can help them turn things around before it's too late. Let's go inside and talk to the owners. Hey, you must be Timirie and Patrick.
Hello.
Hi,
Adam,
so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you too. You've got such a charming restaurant.
Thank you. A labor of love.
So tell me more about how you started the restaurant and when you started.
You found this restaurant for sale on Craigslist.
On Craigslist?
On Craigslist. Honey, let's go look at a restaurant for sale in downtown.
Wow.
It was a Chinese restaurant. We just had to swap out the wok grills for a flat top and then figure out what we were gonna do with it. Nobody thought we would ever make it. We had friends praying for us at this location saying,
wow,
you guys are just too good. This sounds too great. You're never gonna make it in that location.
Tell me more about the last 10 years and how it's been and the biggest challenges you face.
We weren't funded at all. We had $10,000 on a handshake loan. We got our dishes and plates from the Goodwill, and we had nothing but a cash register. We didn't even have a company credit card for the first 6 years.
So you were growing every single year for the first, was it 8
Until
years before COVID?
8 years.
8 years.
Our biggest challenge, we were closed 3.5 months. We've tried Grubhub, we tried DoorDash. Making my staff work harder for less money because the fees, it's just not feasible.
They don't even give you your customers' names anymore.
Oh, absolutely not.
Fully
We get
anonymous.
a number.
They're not our customers.
Exactly.
They're their customers.
And as soon as my customer orders from me, they're gonna then blast them with my competitors the next time they get on their app.
With the rising food costs and rising labor costs of COVID, that 10% margin that you had pre-COVID has been totally eroded. And so even when DoorDash and Grubhub have approached you and offered you an online ordering solution, even though it was driving a substantial amount in sales for you, the 30% fee that they would charge, even if you passed most of it onto the customer, was still costing you over 10%. And so you were still losing money on those transactions. And it feels like you're working more and more to make less and less. Excited to dive in and review your current digital presence and how we might be able to improve it.
If that's even possible in today's digital age, I don't know how to make that happen.
Timirie, why did you decide to sign up and invite us to Wichita?
I had to find a different solution. It's gonna be hard for people to grasp, but we're not making it. We will be on an hour and a half wait all weekend long. If we don't find other solutions for and increase our carry out and delivery, which I've been in charge of sourcing it, and none of it makes sense, but the expenses are going up faster than we can get any more people in the building. So if we don't increase carry out and delivery, we will be done. I would say in less than a year.
Wow.
So we're 2 months shy of 10 years. And we were a restaurant that we opened on a hope and a prayer. It is gut-wrenching.
What do you think the solution is to all of these rising costs? How do you think you need to solve the problem?
It's carry out and delivery is what is going to carry us through. What caught my eye was the fact that on the Owner.com platform, my customers will pay the same price for a delivery for my crispy corned beef hash that they're gonna pay ordering it in-house.
Food cost, sourcing food, it's also utility. There's so many things in a profit and loss statement that a restaurant looks at.
So you see all these costs increasing. What solutions have you tried?
Some delivery companies, they're charging such high fees to our customers. Our customers aren't real happy with that. It's not worth it to work this hard and not make money.
Why do you keep doing what you're doing?
I love what I do. I mean, that's why I do what I do. Unprocessed food. We make it here. And that's hard to find these days. There's definitely a better way of doing this, and we just don't know it yet. We're not gonna give up. We're gonna keep chasing it.
The love and the passion that goes into what we do here generated an incredible volume of business. We didn't do any advertising or any of those types of things. People just came because they got good food and they felt loved when they were here.
When you signed up with DoorDash and Grubhub, like, how was it from your perspective as a member of the team?
We got all these orders. We're not making any tips off of any of the things. The complaints are that none of that revenue is coming in. People are having to work so much harder. This place is love and family to me. I've seen a lot of magic happen inside these walls. And it was devastating to think that this might not be a part of my life anymore, because my family has grown to be astronomically big. I would hate to see Wichita, Kansas without this Doodah Diner.
We've got Doodah Diner pulled up here, as I mentioned. And the first thing that stands out to me is that it looks like it's a scam website from 2007 with the design. The photography itself looks disgusting. Nobody from my generation would want to order from this website because it just looks so sketchy. I mean, would you feel comfortable, if this wasn't your business, putting your credit card details into a website that looked like this? And then this is it on desktop, but if you view the website on mobile and see what happens when you're on a mobile device, the buttons don't even have the text that is supposed to be on the buttons. So it just completely breaks the design.
I took those pictures and he thought it looked scammy. Scammy? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not easy for me to, in our current state, express the magic of Doodah.
Exactly. The magic of Doodah is the
being
whimsical
lost.
concept, the incredible food that you make from scratch every day. But like you said, it's totally being lost on this website, because not only does the website look like a generic scam website, but the photography on the website itself looks disgusting. I mean, I am not at all appetized by seeing the food just dumped on the plate like that, with the coffee cups in the background. It needs to be leveled up in terms of the experience to represent what guests feel when they walk in your 4 doors and experience in the dining room. The other really special thing about your restaurant that I don't see anywhere on the homepage is your and Patrick's story. Not "we're hiring" signs, "jobs click here," which looks desperate, but instead your story, your food, the things that make your restaurant experience special, so that when people get that first experience of your restaurant, they feel excited to try it out and appetized by your food pictures.
And you think having Patrick and I's story on this main page is that cool?
We have thousands of restaurants that use our website builder, and what we find is that when they tell their story on their homepage, their conversion rate increases by over 50%. If you look around in the restaurant itself, on the walls, you've got pictures that all tell your story.
They do.
It's pictures of you and Chef Patrick. It's pictures of your customers at various milestones in your journey as a restaurant owner. And so being able to bring that same vibe to your digital presence will increase not only the amount of people visiting your website, but also the amount of people that, after viewing your website, convert into new customers. And I saw that less than 1% of your new website visitors that haven't yet placed an online order end up actually converting into new customers. Less than 1% are appetized enough by the current digital presence to do that. And so what we need to do is we need to turn that around and bring it to closer to 10 to 20%, which is best in class for a restaurant website, to make sure that you're not missing out on those thousands of potential customers a year, hundreds per month, given how much traffic your website sees.
Yeah, we worked too hard to lose that. many customers at this day and age.
If you look for terms like eggs, which is your most popular dish or set of dishes in Wichita, Kansas, you would think that you would show up given the amount of very positive reviews that you have, but instead it's your competitors, Etc., the Easy Egg Breakfast and Lunch, and Jimmy's Egg that show up for this term. And this is the case for a lot of your most popular dishes because whoever has built this website hasn't made it accessible to search engines. And so Google and Yahoo and Bing and all the other search engines that people use to search don't even know what terms to make Doodah Diner show up for. While there are certain nice components of your website, like sharing more about what Doodah is and sharing reviews, they're buried all the way at the bottom. And so by that point, less than 10% of website visitors actually make it to the bottom sections of a website. Contrast, let's share what the website could look like built on Owner, which we did for you overnight. We set it all up. So here's what it could look like built on Owner. You see that immediately above the fold, we're describing not only that you won the best diner in Wichita, we're clearly educating customers on the action we want them to take after visiting the website. You mentioned that you already have so much dine-in business that what you need people to do is order takeout and delivery. And so we're describing to them the benefits of ordering takeout and delivery from Doodah Diner. We've looked at your food costs and picked the dishes like your appetizers, your beverages, and dessert, and made those qualified for the loyalty program. But your higher food cost dishes, like your meatloaf or your various steak dishes, we've removed altogether from the loyalty program so that your customers don't cost you a crazy amount of money.
It's amazing.
The next section we've got is showcasing your menu dishes. We are going to photograph each of your menu dishes and showcase them in this section so that people can get a preview of one of the things that makes Doodah so special, your incredible menu, and the fact that all the food is made from scratch. So we've got a whole section dedicated to that, and you'll notice that at the bottom of each of the menu items, you've got big order now calls to action. People eat with their eyes, so when you can show them a visually appealing dish and then give them a clear action to take, it dramatically increases the amount of people that end up ordering and becoming customers. As they're touring through the website, scrolling through, learn more about why you started, the fact that you were Wichita natives, and actually visit that video that you created that previously wasn't on the website that allows them to tour the new Doodah Diner from the two owners, thereby increasing the amount of people that are visiting this website for the first time and then deciding to order from you or come in person. And most importantly, given that over 70% of website visitors visit restaurant websites on mobile, when you view the website on a mobile device, it's extremely easy and straightforward to view. You can see through the experience that it looks exactly like an app that they're using on their phone, but without needing to install an app. We run monthly raffles for you with your customer base to incentivize them to give you their name, their email, their phone number, and their birthday. Then with that data, we automatically market to them, sending them emails and text messages, targeting them on Facebook and Instagram, and making sure that your concept is always top of mind when they're thinking about breakfast or lunch, the two most important meals for you. Now let's add one of your most popular dishes to our cart to showcase another really important feature. Not only do you get simple modifiers with the website, but then when you're proceeding to check out with an entree in your cart, for example, which somebody might be ordering for takeout, a critical part of the experience for your digital presence is driving upsell revenue. Because when you're able to upsell an appetizer, a beverage, or a dessert with an online order, it increases your profit margin dramatically because appetizers, beverages, and desserts have a very low food cost, a very high margin, and there's no incremental labor cost or utility cost in selling them. It's just pure profit. We just added the egg dish to our cart, so now it's suggesting to us the bread pudding for $7.49 because it detected that we had an entree and is trying to pair it with a dessert.
Very cool.
All you need to do to place an order is type in your phone number, and then it sends a code to your phone number. And if you're on a mobile device, that code will automatically be populated. Because we're not on a mobile device, we just got it on my phone. My Doodah Diner code is 678171. All we do is click the continue button, and then all of our preferences from our last orders, including our delivery address, including whether we want pickup and when we want pickup are scheduled, is automatically populated. So we're going to schedule a pickup for tomorrow morning to make this easier. And then my credit card information is already saved as well. So there's no need to pull out a card, and your new website now supports Google and Apple Pay so that mobile users can literally click checkout and be done within 30 seconds.
I'm super excited. It looks amazing.
I've been walking around Doodah Diner looking for ways that they can improve their business. And the things that most have jumped out to me is that they're missing a huge opportunity. They have over 500 people in this dining room every single day of the week, but they're not advertising to those people. They're not getting those people to join their list. You'll notice that none of the tabletops have any sort of offer to actually get people to give Doodah Diner their information and join their list. And as a result, even though they have over 500 people per day in-house, they've only built up a list of 700 people over their 10 years in business, because the only place that people can sign up is on some obscure link on Facebook. They can just scan this code with their phone and join the VIP club in order to enter into a $500 monthly raffle. We as a company sponsor these raffles for all of our restaurant owners, giving them the ability to have a fun contest with their customers that then at the end of every month, somebody gets a $500 gift card. You'll notice as we head over to the takeout station that they've got these uninspired, nasty looking t-shirt bags, really, that look like they should be holding a pair of dirty socks, not incredible homemade food. What we've done is we've found white paper bags that have a very similar cost to the restaurant, but that are far superior in terms of their quality and presentation to the customer. Not only are we increasing the quality of the bag, but we also need to find a way to give customers that same sense of hospitality and friendliness that they would get dining from within the four walls of this restaurant. So for every takeout order, we're going to train the staff to write the customer's name on the bag and a nice message. We love Adam, or thank you, Adam, on the bag in order to give me that sense of friendliness and hospitality even when I'm consuming the food off premises. Studies show that this increases the rate of repeat business by over 30% on brand new customers. Another thing that jumps out to me about this restaurant and a massive missed marketing opportunity is that if you actually look in the windows, we're here in one of the busiest parking lots in Wichita, Kansas during the day. This parking lot gets full of cars. There's multiple businesses on this block that have customers that park here, but in the windows themselves, all we see is a sign that says, "Do not open, we are hiring," and Doodah Diner. There's no offer for people to join the VIP club, join the email list of the restaurant to give the restaurant the opportunity to convert them into a new customer. And today is the day that that changes, because we've created these massive signs that can be seen from the parking lot that not only have a picture of one of the most appetizing dishes on the restaurant's menu, but that also call out the benefits in ordering directly from the restaurant online. I'm leaving Doodah Diner after day one, feeling excited about the transformation and the potential of this business, but also very concerned because I sensed skepticism from the owners, Patrick and Timirie. They've been burned so many times by technology solutions that promise the world and then underdeliver that I really hope we're able to not only meet their high expectations for Owner, but exceed them. We're here at Doodah Diner on Transformation Day, where we are just a few hours into the day, but they've already done more in sales today than they typically do in a 3-week period, and it's probably going to break their month-long record. We've actually got a customer here, Sheila and Lucy. How was the online ordering experience at Doodah?
It was a lot better and a lot easier with the way I did it today than what it's been in the past.
Customers are thrilled. They've done over 30 orders today. They typically do closer to 5 in takeout orders, and overall the system's going very smoothly.
Man, it's been crazy around here today. It's busy. We're getting our butts kicked.
We've had like over 30 orders so far.
It's the busiest Saturday I've seen since I started working here. The phone was ringing off the hook. We had so many in-house guests, and then all of the to-go orders. I mean, we have just been going hard all day.
Business has been wonderfully crazy and chaotic. I didn't think you guys were going to be able to pull off what you were telling me last night. As many customers that were already joining because of these wonderful table tents.
Yeah, you had over 100 subscribers that you added today. And previously, you'd built a list of 700 over the last 10 years on that text list.
So now we're brand new on your platform. Where does it go from here?
Now that you've got Owner working in your restaurant, the platform automatically sends out emails and text messages to your customers on your behalf. So you can send specials to those customers, and those customers will get automated alerts on their emails and texts to ensure that Doodah Diner is always top of mind when it comes time to eat breakfast or lunch. And then if you want to do additional marketing campaigns, you have that capability. And another great thing about Owner is that now when people are searching for any terms that are related to Doodah Diner, whether it's best breakfast in Wichita, or pancakes Wichita, or eggs Wichita, or any of your other dishes, we've indexed Doodah Diner for all of those terms, so that Doodah Diner will be the first one to come up as people are searching, not only helping you engage your existing customers better, but also helping you acquire new customers at a faster rate. Working your way up over the last 10 years to this massive cult customer base and this incredible team of people that reveres you, many of whom I talk to, you've changed their lives. So I feel really inspired being here with you, and inspired specifically by your perseverance, because anytime you each face a major challenge, whether it's not having enough plates to serve your customers, not having enough coffee cups, not having enough money to continue, you consistently find a way to survive, adapt, and then come out on the other side even stronger. So I have no doubt that Doodah Diner will continue to be an icon in this town for many years to come.
Well, thank you.
You make me excited to see where a year from today will have us.
Now that we've wrapped up at Doodah Diner, I'm feeling excited to see more and more restaurant owners see this level of success with the platform, where they're able to not only grow a profitable revenue stream, but they're also able to take back control from these huge technology corporations that have stolen their customer relationships and destroyed their profit margins. The pandemic might feel like it's behind us because lockdowns have eased up, there's no more mask mandates, but the consequences of the pandemic are still devastating restaurant owners. And it's never been more important for those restaurant owners to find new ways to not only survive in this digital age that we're in, but to continue to thrive by adding in more and more profitable revenue streams, taking back control of their customer relationships, and building really strong digital presences that make their businesses sustainable and scalable.